Hey everybody, and welcome to the next part of my Peugeot 207 tuning project. I forgot which part it is right now. And what I also noticed is that many of my modifications for this car were exterior modifications. So I thought, why not do something regarding the interior? And I came up with one that's small, but I think it's gonna fit this car very well. And specifically, it's gonna fit the steering wheel. And that is the marker on the center steering wheel, and I think it's gonna fit well because this steering wheel is also leather, and I bought from eBay this leather textured wrap, and the texture itself I think it's gonna fit very well to the steering wheel. I also bought this for not so expensive price. It's a big piece. I bought it for like $3 or €2, so it's like laughable how cheap it is, and it's a good material. But before installing, of course, I have to cut it, and I'm gonna do that part in my studio, so I'll see you there. And welcome to my studio. I already prepared all the equipment that I will use to cut the piece of this wrap. Now, I know it's an amateur move to use the scissors instead of the professional blade, but I will do that just as a test to see if it's gonna hold up on the steering wheel in the first place, because I'm doubting that maybe over time, especially on the sun, it's gonna come off or peel off a little bit. And I have a big sample with me, so I can afford to cut the first one to be for the test, and the second one to be more professionally cut. So without further ado, let's start cutting. Okay, I marked it, and the reason why I went along with the edge is because this is the 90 degrees I measured, and since the machine probably already cut so well here and here, that leaves me only to do half of the job, and it's for testing anyway, so I will now start cutting. And I hope I did enough. Yeah, it's gonna be enough length for the steering wheel. Anyway, the installation is next, so let's go back to my car. By the magic of editing, I'm back to my car, and now it's ready to be installed. I already tried to mount it to see how it will look like, and it's gonna look better than I thought. I chose the red color because, I don't know, I want to make a theme of this car to be like red and black, and also my air intake is in red color, so why not? But anyway, you can see the texture of the two leathers. I mean, this is the fake leather, but the textures are actually very similar. I hope you can see it. I was a bit scared that it might not fit the steering wheel and that it's gonna look gimmicky. But right now I'm very excited for it, so let's begin. So let's peel this off. Ooh, okay. Not bad. There's like a real adhesive. I'm impressed by the adhesive. It looks like it's gonna hold very well. So I'm gonna start from like the end to be behind the wheel to not be seen. So like here, and I'm gonna cut if it's too long. Okay, I'm just guessing where's the center because again, this is just for testing. That seems about right. And I'm gonna overlap. There you go. I actually got the center almost perfect. Right now it looks like a newer generation steering wheel with that red thing on the top. I like it actually. Also, again, the texture, it fits nearly perfectly. So I'm gonna show you now the whole wheel. It's all done and I'm very happy of the end result. I cut the piece at the back that was the extra, and the wrap is a bit thicker, so if you see it from this angle, it is gonna look like it's aftermarket, it's not OEM, but from any other angle it looks like it belongs there. And again, I'm very happy of how it looks. Let's take it for a drive and see how it feels driving with the center marker. Let's go. Okay, I drove the car for about 5 minutes and I still like it. It doesn't bother me, and yeah, it just makes the car feel more special and more sporty, more designed for track days. It is weird and new for me to look forward, but in my peripheral view to see this bright marker, but I'm gonna get used to that, of course. Overall, again, I'm very happy of how it looks and how it makes you feel. It's been like 15 days and so far so good. It's still holding up. Now I realized if I overlap at the back, it's gonna peel off very easily. I will show you a clip how it peeled off. So the solution for that is to overlap it at the bottom of the steering wheel. It's less likely for it to start peeling off, and I put, as you can see, the ordinary tape here just to test to see if the glue is gonna hold it in place. And if this regular tape is holding it, then the glue 100% will. Now these two parts I cut professionally and it's ready to be applied, and I have the super glue gel that I'm gonna after overlapping I'm gonna put the glue, so it's gonna be the same like this one, except not the ordinary tape, but the glue. So that's gonna 100% hold it in place. Texture held up pretty well, and overall good news. I will continue to have this on my wheel because I love it, and it's gonna hold up pretty well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more interesting modifications for my Peugeot. Woo! Take care. Bye.